Hi, welcome back to K-Truck World. Um, I don't know why we use the word world when we have one K-Truck, but maybe optimism. So it all depends how this goes. We may change the name of the channel or start another one, but for now it's K-Truck World. Um, this will be the first full-length video that we've done, and I use the we because I do have a partner. His name is Josh. You'll see him at some point. He's more the money man and the business side of things, and well, I do the labor. But I'm going to teach him a few things along the way, so you'll meet him later on. And my name's John, by the way. Um, so. As I mentioned, I have a partner, and he's the kind of the entrepreneurial spirit behind this whole thing. He came up with the idea of a K truck and kind of the fad that exists here in Florida anyway. And so we found a great opportunity for a unique K truck. You know, there's a lot of Honda Actis and other brands, but the Mazda Porter Cab is not as popular, and we have a 1983 version, so it's carbureted and all that good stuff. So there was a choke in here, and I actually had to learn how to use a choke again. So I may be looking to see if I can get rid of that with an automatic choke here during the build. But yeah, for now we're just going to worry about the cosmetics. I did quite a bit of work, and unfortunately, I cannot flip the camera here, so there's going to be kind of some strange breaks, you know, kind of like my brain. So there'll be some strange little breaks in the video, but hopefully I can stitch it together and edit it well. Anyway, you know, just to kind of prep you for, do a quick walkthrough of the shop, basically my garage, and the space that we're working in and where we're at currently. So as I mentioned, we'll do a little bit of a walkthrough of the shop here, and again, I do use the word shop. It's my garage. You know, I started this project in January after my wife gave me a gift, a Christmas gift of all this cabinetry and basically a budget to rehab the garage. So I started out painting black and gray. I moved on to the floor, and I know if there's any professionals out there, I did as good as I could do. You'll obviously see a couple of heavy-handed spots where I laid the aggregate out, but it does its job, functions, looks good, and of course the best part of it's these fantastic Husky cabinets, all metal. A lot of my accessories are magnetic, so taking advantage of them being metal, and we'll go through those. But my little sticker, I don't know if you remember, I towed this back with a Tesla Model X, and I got that sticker a while back thinking it was funny. And turns out the joke was on me because it won't stick to the back of the Model X. It's either aluminum or plastic, and this is magnetic, so it hangs here in my garage. Got two workbenches over there that have under lighting. I can find the switch on this one. They're all, yes, I turn on one section, both sections turn on. Color changing as well. My little charging station here for the power tools and the lawn equipment, which I don't use. Here's the truck, looking like a teenager with pimple cream all over. This is a little bit of rust remediation I was doing, kind of one step in the process. Here's my other workbench. Got a lot of parts and supplies that I've been gathering from Temu for this project. You'll hear me say Temu a lot because I get a lot of my accessories from Temu. You know, those socket sorters, by the way, are from Temu. that little thing. I've never been able to use it, but it's a camber alignment tool. I'll use it one day. Got a welder's rack vise here. I do not know how to weld, don't even own a welder, but I inherited this from a late friend. And of course the cabinets, starting at the back here, we've got all of the carpentry type of equipment, power tools up top. I've got all my wrenches of all kinds. It's not very well organized, but I'll get there. Got bicycle tubes and equipment. Light bulbs for the house. Some of those are ancient smart bulbs that I'll never use again, but I just can't bring myself to get rid of them. And some more light bulbs, batteries, more sockets. This one here is all of our, starting from the top, some car parts, brake pads, oil filters, oil, refrigerant, cleaning supplies, more lubricants and stuff down at the bottom, and of course my planer for some house projects that I was working on. We're back up at the front one. Here's all kinds of adhesives, gasket makers, grease, silicone paste, which is a lot like Mercedes sunroof grease. If anybody knows that reference, call it out in the comments. Here's tape of different kinds and some glues. Winding equipment for reels. We don't fish. We thought we were going to, but didn't really work out. And of course, all my kits here. Pulley pullers, brake piston compressors. That box up there, that brown box, is my computer. So I can read codes on my Maserati and upload tunes, and of course I can do any vehicle with that, but it's mainly for use for the Maserati. There's 10 gallons of used oil, and then my evacuator system, which I also use for the Maserati. It's much easier to evacuate oil than it is to spend an hour taking plates off the bottom of the car just to get to the oil plug. And that front one there is just gardening tools and supplies. And of course, what garage in Florida wouldn't be complete without a golf cart? This is also kind of a rehab project. It was once rehabbed and perfect, and then it's now gone into a phase 2 rehab, which is new seat covers. I still need to polish the wheels out, but it's been coated in bed liner coating, extended fender flares, and some of the new stuff is that diamond plate engine cover there, the carbon fiber dash cover, with glove boxes. That steering wheel is new. Probably the biggest part. Got a new lithium-ion battery set up. That one battery weighs about the same as one of the 6 batteries that used to be in here. So, and then the charger's on board as well. Got a little bit more work to do. I'm going to get another battery tray and put a nice aluminum battery tray in there and clean things up a bit. Want to make room up front here for some speakers cutouts in that front piece there. So I got a step down inverter that I need to install as well, so I can hook up that little Apple CarPlay screen. I've already got the mount for it here. Pull the wires up and it runs on 12 volts, so I just need to get 12 volt power. Probably gonna put in a cigarette lighter and some USB ports up here in the dashboard as well. But it's a work in progress, and the wife enjoys rolling around in it. Part of the first remodel was all the lighting. It's got all street legal lighting on it. So, and now with the new battery, it probably runs around 24, 25 miles an hour. So it's good for running around locally. But now onto the purpose of this channel is the K truck, and this is the Mazda Porter Cab is what they call it. So I've done a lot of work. I've removed all the headlights and all the lights, and we're going to go back together with LED lighting. So there was a little surprise when I took that light out. Thankfully it was a dead nest and not an active one. Anyways, it's interesting how simplistic these things are, because if you look through that blinker light, you're looking straight into the cab. And you can't see through the headlight wells, but you can see those under the dash. And then, of course, this is the air conditioning. Basically, it's a lever that lets air into the cab from the outside, and it does work okay. I took a ride around it and opened that up, and it felt nice, actually. So I've done a lot of dismantling. The entire dashboard's out, floor coverings out, headliners out. Yes, got that tape or that adhesive foam up there that I need to scrape down. Did some cleaning just to kind of get the funk out of here, and door panels are off, and so next step is to get it all taped off and prepped for to shoot the interior with some fresh paint. Got a few little rough spots down there I need to treat, and a couple on the door panel there. But I did the bed. This is all rust treatment primer. So, and then the next step, probably a little bit later on today, is I'm going to roll it with bed liner, and so that'll get the bed taken care of. But then I also need to decide on a color and get all this plastic repainted. I'm going to do some sanding and then a little bit of treatment, and then degrease it and get it ready to take a stain. So the rest of the interior components are here. And I got some soundproofing material I'm going to lay down too after it's painted on the interior. Not that it's going to do a whole lot of help, but any little bit can help. So that's where we're at, and it's coming along. It's a lot of work. Most of it's going to be prep work for paint. It runs good, so there's really nothing else to do besides that, and find a good set of wheels to put on there, wheels and tires, and then we'll see what's next. Who knows? Maybe a giveaway's coming in the future. We'll have to see how we do with subscribers and how the channel progresses, but that's something that we might consider. Anyway, thank you for stopping, and do please hit the subscribe button. That will help us a lot. Our first goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then grow from there. And if you're in South Florida or visiting South Florida and need a vehicle, I do operate a small Turo rental car fleet. We just have 4 cars in the fleet. I'll leave a link to our profile in the comments, and so if you're looking to visit South Florida and want to rent a vehicle, we have a Volkswagen Tiguan, a Jeep Cherokee, a Maserati Ghibli, and every now and then I'll let that thing go out for rent as well. It's a Tesla Model X, custom wheels. All the trim's been taken off and PPF wrapped, so it's a little custom and a great vehicle. So look us up if you're visiting South Florida or just need a vehicle to get around Again, I'll put a link down in the comments, and have a great day.